You guys know me, I'm a big Oblivion fan, and Skyblivion's coming out next year. Now, Oblivion was my first game. I've never played it near as Skyrim, but I fell in love with it because the developers loved and cared for it. I mean, it felt like it was a game that came out on the right time. With Skyrim, obviously wasn't. That came out way too early. But Skyblivion's going to be Oblivion made in Skyrim's paint job. And I can't wait to play it, and I don't even know how I'll play it, to be honest with you, but let's get into it. Skyblivion has released another video of a quest they're doing, and this is the first time watching it with you guys, and let's check out how crazy all this is. I'll pause it here and there, just to talk about things that I either notice or spot or this or that, whatever, but let's get into it.
Welcome. Today, we would like to give you a glance into the progress we have made on quests as we approach our 2025 release goal. In this video, we shall be previewing 2 side quests, Fingers of the Mountain and Killing Fields. While progress has been steady, we are always looking for more volunteers to help us finish.
Is that a... Dude, that's an Imperial Guard. That armor looks kind of sick, dude. What the fuck? Even from the back it looks nice. It's got an Imperial Greatsword too. They must have finished the Imperial armor they were working on, because that actually looks pretty bloody cool. I'm still a bit of a nostalgic fan where I might even use Nord UA's authentic armor mod, but I don't know if that's like the Imperial Guard armor or is that the white gold tower. It doesn't look white gold, it doesn't look fancy enough, but it does look pretty nice.
Finish the project and get it into your hands as soon as possible. If you think you can help, please send us an application at www.skyblivion.com/volunteer.
Skills, jump in there, lads. Fuck, that's gorgeous. That's fucking gorgeous. Fucking hell. God, that was like the start of a TV series right there.
This quest takes place roughly mid-game and is given by the Coral Mages Guild as a task to receive their recommendation. To start it, we must speak with Tikas, who wishes for...
Look at that, man. Look at that. Like, that's fucking cool, dude, what they're doing with this. They're enhancing the experience that we had in Oblivion, I'm going to say tenfold. I mean, that looks like a mage guard. I don't, it's got a hood on his head, so I could be wrong, but it looks like they're going to have guards walk around the city that have the ability to use magic. So you're going to have the dude with the sword and the shield and the bow on his back that will attack you from range, or maybe not. And then you're going to have the mage that will... Like in Skyrim, basically they're trained to both use sword and bow. And they will use bow until they gain enough distance towards you to pull out their sword. So they'll start making, they'll start making a move on you while they're shooting a bow at you. And when they're close enough to pull out their sword and their shield. But how cool would it be seeing someone shoot magic at you and close the distance, then pull out their sword and shield?
For us to investigate a former member of the guild who has been lurking around the city.
Fuck hell. How beautiful. Oh, I can just see myself spending my 30s, my 40s playing this game. Like, I don't know about Elder Scrolls 6. Deep down, I want to love it. But again, Skyrim, and especially Oblivion, are games of my childhood. I was 17 when Skyrim came out. And I was playing Oblivion at 14. And us as grown-ups, man, we always love sort of hints to our childhood, and this is my childhood. As kids, we're so eager to grow up, and as adults, we're so regretful that we grew up. And this is a sort of touch of my childhood, remade in Skyrim's image, and I don't know if I'll even play Skyrim again. I might be stuck in Skyblivion for another 10 years while I wait to die. Could be the ordinary guard armor by the looks of it, since there's 3 that I've seen before. I hope Bethesda hires a lot of these guys, or hires a team of these guys doing this shit. Like, how mad would it be having the Skyblivion team at your disposal to make other Elder Scrolls games like spin-offs, like story-oriented Elder Scrolls games set in the past, telling Skyrim's history as you play as Ysgramor, you know, fighting back against the Snow Elves, or you play as Plenel Whitestrake, you know, freeing the humans from the Elven script, and just, you play like an action role-playing Elder Scrolls game, where you've got your Elder Scrolls games that are completely and utterly your choice, but then you've got the Elder Scrolls action role-playing games where you play as a certain character throughout that time, or you play as certain characters in an open-world sort of game, but you've got a single quest objective to follow and side quests to do that aren't really recorded in time. There's still some freedom there, but how fucking mad would it be if teams like this were hired by Bethesda to do spin-off games?
What is it, associate? Do you need something?
That voice.
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best it kept just between us, yes? So, what say you? Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
People do complain, especially in the Discord, about having original Bethesda lines, and this is like the first Bethesda game they brought out where everyone was voiced. Morrowind before it wasn't, and a lot of these voice actors were in Morrowind. But again, a lot of the conversations you come against NPCs having a conversation to each other, they're so ironically Oblivion. It's fucking awesome. But when you see it, I don't know, man. When it comes out of a Skyrim model's face, it somewhat sounds better than it looking like a potato that's permanently smiling at you, that's not blinking. You know, this is going to be, it's going to be easy to get over, and it could be modding teams that come in and again voice original characters or voice more characters, or add more voicing. It doesn't really matter, but it's still, I don't see a problem with it. It's a nice little touch of Oblivion. You know, that's the greatest thing about this mod, is, you know, you still want to feel like Oblivion, not just painted. You want to be Oblivion painted in the Skyrim look.
With Irana's plans revealed, we'll return to Tychius.
She's like, tell nobody, but then you run straight to the Mages Guild. She's fucking big elven eyes looking at you.
What? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Erana as soon as possible.
Now that we have our task, we'll begin our journey to recover Fingers of the Mountain. Leaving Coral's Oak Gate.
Did I notice it before? They just walked in, or did they use a... I don't really remember if it was open city.
Our route takes us along the outskirts of Coral, towards the mountains in the far distance.
This is gonna, like, outblow whatever love Fallout London's had. Like, Fallout London's a very, you know, it's oh man, it's made a massive name in the modding community. But when Skyblivion comes out, it being the remake of a previous Elder Scrolls game, man, it's gonna fucking blow the horde of anything that's been done before. And a lot of people have said, especially with Beyond Skyrim mods, which I do believe will come out, that this will be the only chance we have for Cyrodiil, you know, in the Skyrim game.
Finally,
but, again, they're two different Cyrodiils. You're playing one set 200 years before Skyrim and one in Skyrim.
This ruined fortress overlooks the lands below. The fierce storms and lightning in this area have dismantled this once formidable tower into what you see now. After exploring Cloudtop, we find the charred corpse of an unlucky mage who pushed their luck beyond their skill, leading to their untimely and graphic demise. With the book secured, we have two options. To either return to Tychus and receive his recommendation to join the Mages Guild, or to return the book to Erana for the large reward she promised us.
What is it? I'm trying to imagine how I don't know. Yeah, close to cities. I'm trying to imagine how I would play a multi-character story in this. You know, I don't know if Oblivion was made for it, where I believe Skyrim was, and I've worked Skyrim to be 100% multi-character playthrough friendly. But I haven't played Oblivion nowhere near as long. Gorgeous.
I think I need something to drink.
Make it quick. You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
True to our word, we've returned the book to Tychus.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you.
I don't remember this quest line. I've definitely done it. And they didn't open the book in this, but maybe if you open the book, maybe that's how that guy died. The lightning come down and strike you. That'd be kind of cool. You open the book up there and all of a sudden, zoomp, you get hit by a bolt of lightning.
You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book? What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right, we can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
See, I like that. In Oblivion, you can still, oh, that's fucking awesome there, you know, like, you could still do one side of the quest and then do the other side afterwards. Where in Skyrim, it's like you either pick yes or no and it's done.
Of course you will. Do whatever you must. I require that book as soon as possible.
It seems we've enraged Erana. Let's set things right with her by stealing the book back from the Mages Guild.
Playing Khajiit, the right race to do it. Do they make new coins, or are they using another mod for that?
Back again, are you? Do you have the book this time? Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work translating it. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow. I'll be here until I've finished my work. But please don't disturb me until I'm done. This is quite a delicate business, you see. Hello, my little friend. I have something that might interest you. I've committed most of the book to memory, but I took the time to write down a passage you might find useful. It contains instructions for acquiring a very special power. You'll want to read it carefully and then return to Cloud Top. I consider this to be more than a worthy reward for your help. I believe you'll agree, assuming you're careful. Go bother someone else.
What else?
With the note from Irana,
Static flag.
we've returned to Cloud Top. It is time to uncover the secrets of Fingers of the Mountain.
Wonder if we still have our Skyrim player voice. Yeah, we do. The Khajiit voice. And that's going to be cool, right, for more role-playing experience. Imagine you're playing a Nord in your 20s or your 30s that trained with the Greybeards but left like Ulfric did, and you went south into Cyrodiil. So maybe you still have the ability, maybe you learnt 2 words or 1 word of this shout and 2 words of that shout, maybe didn't complete all your shouts. Or you're playing a Nord in their 50s or 40s. If again you're that age, it's going to feel more comfortable you playing someone your age, and you've learnt shouts that, you know, from the Greybeards. You've got all of Fusrol Dar, you've got maybe 1 of fire or 2 of fire. I don't know, but it's kind of going to be cool to play this, or even like the elven characters, because the elf and especially the Khajiit have actual Dragonborn voices, where it's only like 1 for the humans. Target takes 19 points of shock damage and half as much as magic. No man, unless it levels with you, it's not really worth doing it for, to be honest with you. That's kind of... Ooh, here we go. Do a shit. Nah, just fading off to a different quest. Yep. So, Coral.
To round out our quest's highlight, we're going to walk through Killing Fields, a quest with multiple endings depending on your choices. Similar to Fingers of the Mountain, this quest begins in Coral. You'll begin the quest by speaking to Valus Odiel in the seedy grey mare.
My sons. Have you seen my sons?
Sweet roll or hand it over and come back later.
Yes, Rallis and Antus.
Oh man, I don't care. Like, that feels nostalgic, hearing the Breton in the background, and hearing this. Like, this is nostalgia, man, pouring through my fucking blood right now.
They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety. For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallis may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place? Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing.
I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne and Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me.
Valus wishes for us to fight in his stead. Taking the fountain gate out of Coral, we pass through the farms and towering windmills which surround the city. We need to follow the road south to meet up with his sons at Wayne and Priory, where the reclusive monks of the Order of Talos reside and worship their deity, who transcended manhood for godhood.
Yes, they did.
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father.
This is kind of where it does get a bit pain in the ass with voice acting, because they're all the same voices for all the races. So at least in Skyrim you might have certain situations where the father will actually sound older than the son. Sometimes it doesn't, especially in Solitude, where the son sounds older than the father. But you know, they've all got the exact same voice, so they don't really always sound so young.
Valus Odil. Have you seen him in town by any chance? He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he is asked...
They've kind of... I don't remember if Oblivion did that, if it gave you the full text bar, but it kind of feels a bit like Fallout 4, which isn't always a good thing, where like you just click on a topic and you'd imagine, you know, the players saying something. So you're not actually saying anything, you're just giving the topic branch, and then they follow through with what you know.
...for you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight? An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help, then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
We've arrived. Their farm has seen better days. Let's catch up with the brothers and prepare for battle.
Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go!
Put my blade in your face, brother. Oh, gobbies! I had a feeling it'd be goblins. Those are fucking big, man, compared to what I remember them in Oblivion. Those are big.
Die! I fought much more fearsome than you.
I love that line, man. I remember, what was it? Seeing something where, like, it was that guard screaming out, "I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you," and what was it? Like, I think it was actually fighting a mud crab. No, yeah, like that was like the funniest thing ever. I've fought creatures more fearsome than you. And it comes out and here's this fucking Imperial horse guard just like smacking on a mud crab.
Show me what you've got.
I'm pretty sure they can die in this quest, which gives it a lot more consequence. Warlord's got a dagger, and everyone else has like an axe or a sword. Like, it looks at the armor. It looks like they've actually incorporated a lot of their own armor into this, and like added it to the goblins, so it feels like they're a lot more scavenger-like than they were in Oblivion. So they've like taken an iron helmet and put on their head, or bits and pieces of the iron armor across their body, which does look pretty cool. More immersive.
With the goblins dealt with, we can return to Valus in Coral.
Let's go see my father, and let him know of our victory.
You might add a thing where like, you come
We
back in
beat
this
them!
farm
We
as this world,
slaughtered
which
them
is
all!
awesome.
Did you see?
Interactive
Did you see
world.
how well I fought? You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful! My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace and quiet.
We've completed the quest and been gifted Chillrend. This...
I remember that. I don't remember how I got it though. I do know you got it. Like, I always remembered you got the weapon in Coral at the bar, like to the right as soon as you walk into the gate. That's cool, man. And well, that mod is actually publicly available on the Nexus. The mod author that made Umbra also made that weapon, I'm pretty sure, and he's released it on Skyrim's Nexus, or Skyrim SE Nexus, for those that want to use it.
This iconic blade is one of the many weapon rewards from Oblivion we've remade to offer more unique and diverse weapons throughout Skyblivion. However, this is but one of the potential endings for this quest. Depending on whether or not Odil's sons survive, he may not be so gracious.
They didn't make it. Oh God. They died out there all alone. I should have been with them. It should have been me, not them. I'm sorry. You did all you could, I'm sure. Thank you for trying. I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you. What little money I have must now be spent on burials. Please, if you'll excuse me.
Ooh, that's
the goblins have damaged the Odil farm. It will take time for the family to repair, taking longer depending on how many members remain. Or, if they all meet an unfortunate end, the farm will remain in ruin. Additionally, gravestones are placed for each brother that dies in defense of their home, in honor of their sacrifice. We hope this highlight of 2 remastered...
Dude, fucking hell, that was awesome. Like, this is coming out next year. Should be.
We hope...
Like, look at that. Like, man, I don't think I'll play Skyrim again. Like, I love Skyrim, because I get to create stories for it, and stuff like that. It's just that freedom of the mind. Like, it's that game where you can do anything you want to do. You know, that's the freedom of modding. But this, this returns me back to my childhood, man. When I was 13, or I think it was 14. You know, this shit is... This looks amazing, you know, like... This is going to breathe an entirely new life into Skyrim, and even Oblivion. Because you have to buy Oblivion to use this, and it's going to be the Game of the Year edition, because it's going to require the DLCs. But like... Oh, there you go. There's Nord UA's armor down there, I think. For 2 Imperial soldiers. I think they'll be replacing that. But, like, this is going to breathe fresh new life. A brand new life to Skyrim. It's been out for 13 years, probably 14 or 15 years by the time this mod comes out. But it's going to breathe entirely new life into it. People that are like myself that won't play Morrowind because it's too fucking old. That won't play Oblivion because it's too fucking old. Still play Skyrim. And they'll jump into Skyblivion, being able to play Oblivion for the first time in Skyrim. It's going to be amazing to see fresh new life return to it. And it's going to be the biggest step off in modding history when it comes to any Bethesda game. Any at all. I don't think any Bethesda games has released or even made a remake yet of, I'm not even sure, Morroblivion or whatever it was called. I think they actually got cancelled and turned into Skywind. Yeah, this is going to be the biggest piece of modding launch ever when it comes to any Bethesda game, and it's going to be fucking amazing. If a war doesn't break out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this project, man. You know, did you play Oblivion as a child? And do you see yourself moving from Skyrim to Oblivion, well, Skyblivion, when this comes out? Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'm going to get back to doing other shit. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in another one.